Good afternoon, everyone. I hope you enjoyed lunch. So, my name is Tim Tuttle. I'm the CEO and founder of Expect Labs. Expect Labs is a San Francisco technology company that is building a new computing platform that allows mobile devices to pay attention continuously to what's happening in your life and better anticipate information that you may need. And today, I would like to talk to you about a concept that we call anticipatory computing. And I would like to describe our vision that we have for as we enter this world where computing devices are ubiquitous, how that will fundamentally change the way that we find information in our lives. Now, as I'm sure that you're all aware, the way that we use computers is changing. It used to be like this just a few years ago. Today, it's more like this. And in just a few years, when we need information, we'll probably find it using tools something like this, or we might even have something like this, a computing device in our glasses that's with us all the time. We believe that the way that applications will work for us, the way that those applications will find the information that we need in a world like this is very different. We call these types of applications anticipatory computing applications. And what we mean by that is we believe there's a new class of application that will do a much better job listening to all the signals of information in our lives in order to be much more intelligent about finding us the right information when we need it. So you can expect in just a few years that the applications that you use will be able to see what you see and hear what you hear. These applications will know who you are from your online activity or your social graph. These applications will be able to understand things that you say if you're talking on the phone or if you're in a conversation with a friend. These applications will use all those signals to develop a model about what is relevant in your life at every point in time, and then use that model to do a much better job finding you information that you need. In some cases, it will find that information before you even need to run a search on Google for that information. This is what we call anticipatory computing applications. And we believe that in this world, which is only a few years away, the type of back-end infrastructure that's required to power applications like this looks very different than how search engines look today. If you think about what is necessary, so let me introduce my company first. So I'll tell you a little bit more about the infrastructure that we're building to power these types of applications. But our company is a new company. We're a technology company. It's based in San Francisco. We've been working on this set of technologies for almost 2 years now. And what we are building is a new type of a platform, which is a new type of a search infrastructure to power these applications. This fall, as a demonstration of the capabilities of our platform, we're launching a new iPad application called MindMeld. MindMeld is a voice and video calling app that you'll be able to install in a month or so on your mobile device. And it's similar to Skype or FaceTime, and it allows you to make high-quality voice or video calls. But MindMeld will also try to understand what you say in your conversation, what everyone says in the conversation, and use that understanding to make it very easy to find and share information as you're talking in your conversation. Our company is backed by some of Silicon Valley's most well-known investors, including Google and Greylock, among others. And our team includes PhDs and research experts from some of the top universities around the world, including MIT and Carnegie Mellon. And I got my start in this area also as an academic. I had originally studied artificial intelligence at MIT, where I got my PhD. And I've also started 2 companies prior to this where I got to take some of these artificial intelligence technologies and apply them to very, very large data sets at very large scale. My most recent company was a video search company called Truvio that was very popular in the US and worldwide, that we grew to become the 2nd largest video search platform, and that was ultimately acquired by AOL Time Warner. And as part of that experience, our team built some of the largest infrastructures ever constructed to be able to listen and analyze streams of information from video, including audio information, and try to understand what the meaning of those streams were. And we were doing it to try to make video more searchable, but we realized that that same technology could also be used during every conversation that we have, every phone call, every video conference. It could greatly simplify the task of finding relevant information and collaborating with your friends and colleagues. And so we started Expect Labs to try to solve this problem. And what we've been building really is a new type of infrastructure that we see has the potential to turn the search model upside down. In fact, we believe in the next 5 years, as post-PC devices like tablets and smartphones become ubiquitous, the way that we search changes fundamentally. If you think about it, today when we want to find information, most of the time we have to search for that information. In just a few years, in many cases, that information will find us. The devices that we have, the smartphones, the tablets, the smart TVs, they will listen to what's happening in our lives. They will use that information, whether it's location, whether it's speech, whether it's our online activity. They will use that information to automatically understand what's relevant to us at every point in time, and in some cases, deliver that information to us before we even need to search for it. The reason that the way we find information will change is because the way that we use computing devices will change. Today, when you want to search for information, you're typically oftentimes at your desk using a keyboard. But in just a few years, many of us won't even own a PC. We'll be finding all this information when we're walking down the street or sitting on a couch or at a restaurant or on the train. And we'll want the exact same information that we got when we're sitting at our desk, but because these devices don't have keyboards and because we need to interact with them on the go, these applications will need to be much smarter about allowing us to find exactly what we need with far less effort, far fewer taps, far fewer keystrokes. And this is the opportunity we're focused on. Our company is building a new type of a search infrastructure designed for applications like this. And any infrastructure that is designed to power these applications needs to do 3 key things. The first is this infrastructure needs to be able to process and analyze all the signals of information that can come from your mobile device today or all the mobile devices that you'll have in your life a few years from now. This includes GPS. It includes voice. It can include video. It can include all of the activity that you post on Facebook or Twitter, including your friends' activity. And all of that information needs to be processed continually and analyzed continually to create a model of what's relevant in your life at every point in time. And so this task here of trying to create a model that represents what matters to you, what is relevant to you right now, is a very complex task. Not only does it need to happen continuously as new data becomes available, as you change your location, as your conversation progresses, but this model it needs to capture the meaning of what it is that you're talking about and what you care about. And by having a model like this, not only does it become the lens through which you can filter all the information that you might want to reference, whether it's from the internet, from your personal documents, but it's even more powerful than that because you can use a model like this to anticipate information that you may need before you even need to search for it. And so with a model like this, one of the things that you can do is proactively search all of the information sources that you may care about. Your email, your documents, pictures that your friends shared with you on Facebook. You can analyze that in the background, thousands of pieces of information, to find exactly the piece that's relevant and receive that piece of information before you actually need to run a search for it. This is how we believe many applications will function in the future, and this is the platform that our company has been building for the past 2 years and will no doubt be building for many years to come. As a company, we realize that this technology will take many, many years to develop.